Morning guys. So I decided rather impromptuly, and by impromptu I mean literally just as I was pulling up to where I am right now, to vlog a little bit today. I had my camera with me, so I thought why not. I have come to Scotney Castle, which is a National Trust place. We decided to keep our membership and I've come here today in an attempt to try and get some pattern photos taken of like a bajillion designs that I have to take photos of. I think I have upwards of 10 that need to be photographed, which is ridiculous, but I've just been putting it off for way too long, and perfect timing on my forehead. Hopefully I can get rid of that in post editing. I usually don't care about these sorts of things, but it's ridiculously obvious. So anyway, so yeah, I'm just trying to find a quiet spot. I thought since all the schools are back in, it would be quite quiet today, but I was not counting on the cohort of pensioners and their dogs that would be here. So surprisingly busy. So I seem to have found a nice quiet spot. Look at that, look how cute that is. Not sure how well. I think I might use this as a backdrop for the first set of photos. I've brought my tripod, my camera, and I've got my bag full of knits. So let's see how this goes. I'm not actually sure when this video is going to go up because a lot of these designs are secrets and I can't share them with you right now. So we shall see how this goes. I also realised I didn't think it too clearly when I decided on my footwear for today. So everything's going to be wasting up for photos, I think. Right, so tripod, camera all set up. I have this app on my phone that will work as a remote trigger. So let's give this a go. This is the very first time I've ever tried to do my own pattern photos without someone to help me actually click the shutter, so we shall see. Okay, so 2 patterns down and 6 more to go. So I had 8 patterns in total to be photographed today, and I will be honest, a little bit awkward out on my own with my tripod taking photos. A few people walked past and were just like curiously looking at what I was doing, but just got to get over it really, to be honest. So off for a little wander to find somewhere else to use as a backdrop. I don't want to take all the pictures in the same place because then they'll just all look the same. Okay, so I just came across these trees and I thought the branches going off all squiggly, whatever, might be quite cool as a backdrop. Kind of like to stand in between the branches maybe for some photos. So we'll see how this one goes. I will be honest, it's been a lot more stressful than I thought it would be. The last place I decided to take photos was right on a footpath, so there were people constantly coming past, and I had one guy asking me what I was doing, and then when I explained, he was like, oh, you can make so much money selling your stuff, and I was like, yeah, okay, thank you. And just people walking past and stopping and staring as I'm trying to like take photos of my knitting. Pretty stressful, at least for me. I find that stuff really awkward, so hence why I usually have someone with me to take photos, because it's less awkward when you're with somebody. But anyway, stopping somewhere else to try another location. Okay, gonna try and share the process of taking photos for this cowl as well. As I said, most of the other stuff has been secret stuff, so I haven't been able to share the process for those, but hopefully this one won't be as awkward. Okay, so I've been here an hour and 20 minutes-ish or longer. I've done 5 out of the 8 photos or patterns that need to be photographed. So we're gonna move on over to a different area and find some different backdrops. So far it's all been like trees and stuff in the background, which is fine. I love that. I actually really like that in photos, and it gives a nice sort of even lighting as well. but it's now quite overcast. It was a bit sunny when I first got here, which is why I wanted to be under the trees, but now it's overcast, so not being under trees is giving some nicer lighting. As you can see, a lot more even lighting, not so harsh as when it's in direct sunlight. So yeah. So just to give you guys an idea, this is where I parked the car. This around here is where we are now, along this path at the back here. I'm thinking of working my way round to this side of the castle and seeing if there's some quiet spots where I can set up to take some photos with maybe the castle in the background, because I think that'd be quite cool. Otherwise, there are plenty of other spots to try and take some photos. So that's the old castle with the moat. It's really quite beautiful. So I've decided to set up on this side of the moat, the castle in the backdrop. I've got my camera all set up and there we go, ready to go. And I think I'm going to do my sweater here, the forage sweater, so the one with the colour work in the raglan. So I'm going to do that one next, and then just got 2 more to go. So I just finished all the photos for the forage sweater and realised I forgot to even turn the camera on, or this camera rather, to do a time lapse of that. So there we go. Thankfully it was not as awkward as I was thinking it was going to be, considering the location, but I had a few people walking past, but no one really bothered or stopped to like make it awkward, so I appreciated that. So I think I'm going to do, I might actually do the last 2 pattern photos around here as well and just be done with it. I will try and remember to show you one more, because one of them is the hat that I've been showing you, the one out of the Junkie on Bulky, which will be part of the gift knit collection, but that's the only pattern from that collection that I've shared so far, so I want to keep the rest a secret. So yeah. Hey duck, what are you up to? So I just finished the last pattern, which is perfect timing because my camera was dying and I'd run out of memory card space. So perfect time to end this. I have been here since 10 to 11 this morning. It is now 1:30. I am tired, I am hungry, and I'm gonna go treat myself to some lunch at the cafe here because they do pretty good food at the National Trust places. I will be honest, like they do pretty decent food. And then yeah, I think I'm gonna have to head home. I've got a couple of other places I need to go to on my way back. And yeah, that's pretty much gonna be my day, to be honest. I think by the time I get home, I'm gonna have maybe an hour or so at best before I have to go pick up Layla. So today's been a purely photography day.